Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Special Maths Academy. So today we'll be discussing problems from the first round of the 2024 Special Maths contests. And here we can see the problem one. So let's look at the problem. So it says given x squared plus y squared plus z squared being equal to 6 and xy plus yz plus zx being equal to -1. I want to evaluate the value of this expression here. Okay. So this looks like a pretty symmetric expression. Let's expand it out and see what we get. Okay, so we have x minus y to y minus z plus y minus z into z minus x plus z minus x into x minus y. Okay. So our hope is that when we expand this expression out, we should have x squared plus y squared plus z squared somewhere, and we should have xy plus yz plus zx somewhere. So let's expand this. So we have x times y, get xy. Okay. X times minus z, get minus zx. Okay. Minus y times y rather, we get minus y squared. Minus y times minus z, we get this yz. And then we have y times z, we get yz. Y times minus x, we get minus xy. Minus z times z, we get minus z squared. Minus z times minus x, we get plus zx. Okay. And then we'll have the last bracket. Z times x, we get zx. Z times minus y, we get minus yz. Minus x times x, we get minus x squared. And minus x times minus y, and we get plus xy. Okay. So let's look at these terms. So first of all, we have minus y squared minus z squared minus x squared. So we can just put that down. Next, we have xy. We have minus xy, and then we have xy. Okay. So we can see something symmetric is going to go on. So, I mean, at this point, I could complete that it's going to be plus xy plus yz plus zx. So the coefficients of each of xy, yz, and zx will be plus 1. But let's just do everything individual, step by step. So this is going to be plus xy. Now we have plus yz plus yz minus yz. So this is going to be plus yz. And then we have minus zx plus zx plus zx. And this is going to be plus zx. So we can see the symmetry here. We have plus xy plus yz plus zx. We didn't have something like, say, plus xy minus yz plus zx. Okay, so this would have broken the symmetry. Okay, so let me erase this. Okay, so now, what did we have before? Okay, so I can put this in some brackets. So this will be negative. Can factor out -1. So x squared plus y squared plus z squared. And then we have xy plus yz plus zx. Okay. And this is equal to, so remember, minus, we have x squared plus y squared plus z squared. From the question is given as 6, so this is going to be minus 6. And then we have xy plus yz plus zx. We have minus 1. So this is going to be minus 1. And it's going to be equal to minus 7. Okay, so that should be option E. So this was a pretty easy problem, but a mistake that some people might make is to try to solve for the values of x, y, and z. So maybe trying to solve a system of equation like this. Okay. And not only will this waste your time in the exam hall, but there are infinitely many solutions to this equation. So it's not properly defined. Okay. So when you see a question like this, you want to play around with the expressions and see if you can do some algebraic manipulation to get the answer. And that'll be all for today. So see you tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, the 13th of September 2025. So depending on when you're watching this video. So this YouTube channel is back. Expect more videos from us. Goodbye, everyone.